In a small forgotten village lived a girl named Amara. She was only 19 years old, but life had already shown her too much pain. Every morning before sunrise, Amara would carry a tray of fruits on her head and walk for miles under the hot sun. Some days, she sold everything. Some days, nobody bought from her. But no matter how tired she was, she always returned home with a smile for one person. Her mother, Mama Amara, had been sick for years. She could barely stand up from bed anymore. Their small house leaked whenever rain fell. Sometimes they slept hungry. Sometimes they drank only water before sleeping. Yet Amara never complained. "One day, Mama, our life will change," she always said. One evening, after selling fruits the whole day without making enough money, Amara returned home and found her mother coughing badly. Blood stained the small cloth in her mother's hand. Amara became frightened. "Mama, we need to go to the hospital," she cried. But her mother only smiled weakly. "With which money, my daughter?" That night, Amara sat outside their house crying silently. She looked at other young girls in the village posting pictures online from overseas. Nice clothes, beautiful houses, happy faces. She wanted that life too. Not for herself, but for her mother. Then suddenly, headlights appeared in front of their house. A shiny black car stopped near the muddy road. Villagers rushed outside in surprise. Slowly, a beautiful woman stepped out of the car, wearing expensive clothes and gold jewelry. Her name was Auntie Vivian. "I heard you're hardworking," she said softly. "How would you like to work abroad and earn real money?" Amara's heart began to race. "Abroad?" Auntie Vivian explained that she helped young girls travel overseas to work in supermarkets and hotels. "In just 1 year, you can build your mother a better house," she promised. For the first time in years, Amara felt hope. That night, she couldn't sleep. Her mother warned her carefully. "Not everybody who smiles at you is good," Mama Amara whispered. But Amara was desperate. Desperate people believe promises quickly. The next morning, Auntie Vivian returned with travel papers. Amara hugged her mother tightly. Tears rolled down her face. "I'll come back rich, Mama. I promise." Her mother held her hand strongly, almost like she didn't want to let go. Deep inside, Mama Amara felt something was wrong, but it was already too late. As the car drove away from the village, Amara kept looking back through the window. She didn't know that it would be the last time she would ever see her home again. The journey lasted all night. Amara sat quietly inside the black SUV beside 2 other girls she had never met before. Nobody spoke. The silence inside the car felt strange, heavy, almost dangerous. Every few minutes, Auntie Vivian would answer phone calls in a low voice while looking at the girls through the mirror. Amara tried to ignore the fear growing inside her chest. She kept thinking about her mother. Was she okay? Had she eaten? Suddenly, one of the girls beside her started crying softly. "I want to go back home," the girl whispered. Auntie Vivian turned slowly. Her smile disappeared immediately. "Nobody is going back," she said coldly. The car became silent again. Hours later, they arrived at a small apartment in the city. The building looked old and dirty. This wasn't the beautiful life Amara imagined. Inside the apartment were many girls. Some looked sick. Some looked tired. Some looked completely hopeless. One girl stared at Amara with pity in her eyes. "You're new?" she asked quietly. Amara nodded. "Don't trust that woman," the girl whispered quickly before walking away. Amara's heart skipped. That night, the girls were given small mattresses on the floor to sleep. No food, no comfort, no explanation. Around midnight, Amara woke up after hearing someone crying in another room. She slowly walked toward the sound. Then she froze. A young girl was begging Auntie Vivian for her passport. "Please let me go home." the girl cried, but Auntie Vivian slapped her hard across the face. "You belong to us now," she shouted. Amara covered her mouth in shock. Her body began to shake. A strong hand grabbed her from behind. It was Kenny, one of the girls in the apartment. Kenny pulled her back into the dark hallway. "Keep quiet if you want to survive," she whispered fearfully. Tears filled Amara's eyes. "What is happening here?" she asked. Kenny looked at her silently for a few seconds, then spoke words Amara would never forget. "We were not brought here to work in supermarkets." Amara felt her world collapse instantly. "Then why are we here?" she whispered weakly. Kenny's eyes filled with tears. "They sell us to men.